Los Angeles, California. I promise all the Iranian people, all the Arab people, all the rare American, Los Angeles Olympic Auditorium. I'm already excited. Soldier, I lost something to Hulk Hogan. I'm going to take it from you. خدمت همه شنوندگان ایرانی عزیز که در لس آنجلس زندگی میکنن سلام عرض میکنم. مخصوصا مرتضی تکیه مرتضی تکیه سلیمان خاقانی نوکر همه شما هستم. ایران داران شیک آیت الله بلاسی همه دنیا پهلوانای ایران میشناسه. Soldier, Los Angeles Olympic Auditorium. I bring you down and I'm gonna kick you just like I kicked the lazy camel. Woo! Woo!
All right, SICHL fans, we are back in the SICHL arena, and it is time for round 3 of the playoffs. This is where the rubber hits the road, ladies and gentlemen. And out first, the Edmonton Supersonics. Now, last round, every match was a no-holds-barred match. This round, we had 4 match types. I have randomly assigned them to each of the matches that you're going to see today. And drawing for the first match, it is going to be a first blood match. So it is going to be the superstar who can make the other superstar bleed first. All right. That is who is going to move on to the conference finals. Edmonton Supersonics hoping it is going to be them. But standing in their way, the Calgary Mustangs moseying their way down the ramp to the stage. We've got the Battle of Alberta. So only fitting that they are going to beat each other bloody. Calgary versus Edmonton. Eternal enemies, even here in the SICHLWF. Calgary Mustangs have looked sharp thus far in the first 2 rounds. Impossible to tell. I mean, the biggest issue is how are we going to tell that the Edmonton Supersonics are bleeding when they have a mask covering their face? But that's okay. That's for the officials to sort out. They're well trained. WWE superstars. There's the bell. They lock up in the middle of the ring, and Edmonton sent into the corner and a big knee to the face from Calgary, wasting no time going after the head. Again, the exciting part of a first blood match is that any blow to the head can do it. You never know when these could be a very long match. This could be a very brief match.
Goodness gracious. You can feel the resentment building with
I mean, Calgary absolutely dominating here in the early going. Working on the arm. I mean, I doubt he's going to make his arm bleed, so I'm not sure about that strategy from Calgary here. This is much better. Huge rights to the face, and then a big boot. And Edmonton taking a shellacking here from the Calgary Mustangs.
Hooked up, suplex on the way.
Big suplex, but he's not done. He's going to go for another no. Instead, with the back suplex.
In a no disqualification match,
I mean, Edmonton has had absolutely no answer thus far. Obviously, no countouts, no disqualifications. A DDT onto the ice is a good way to make your opponent bleed. Finally, Edmonton fighting back here, trying to get something going desperately. Side rush and leg sweep onto the ice. And there's the counter from Calgary.
Into the hammerlock.
And, oh, hammerlock suplex. And Edmonton finally tossed back in the ring by the Mustangs. drops the big elbow.
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
And hanging tough, but beginning
And
to show
Calgary
some
getting
wear
fired
and
up.
tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit.
And now again, any one of these blows to the head could end the match.
To the outside.
And Calgary decides to take a little inspiration from under the ring. A chair shot would definitely help his chances. But Edmonton gets to him first. There's the wrist lock. And from the top rope into the arm drag. Beautifully done by the Supersonics.
Oh my God.
Has him on his feet. Irish whip. And another big arm drag. Nicely done. Oof, kick to the face. No blood yet.
Picking up speed,
Clothesline and another.
the tides of the match.
Grabs the big boot and sends Calgary to the mat.
Absorbed some damage already.
And now another side Russian leg sweep and into a submission hold. Of course, no submissions.
He's in deep trouble here.
No submissions in this match, but a good way to try and wear down your opponent. They lock up middle of the ring. Irish whip by the Mustangs. And a big elbow to the face.
I think it's about time
And oh no. Rolled the dice. But still, no blood.
Looks like he has his finger
The
on
Mustang setting him up again, though.
Here we go.
And oh no, drops him face first onto the mat, but still the forehead of the Edmonton Supersonics holding up, but dodges the chair. Inverted atomic drop, and then oh my goodness, the Eep defeats. Calgary rolls out to the ice. And Edmonton right out after him. I cannot believe that Edmonton Supersonics did not bleed after that last maneuver from the Mustangs. And takes the Mustangs for a bit of a ride there. And now very deliberate stomp to the head. That's exactly what needs to be done. And going for another head scissor spin.
You can see the anguish growing on his face. He's got to boost up his levels of aggression at this point. He turns it around.
Counter from Calgary sends the match back inside the squared circle. And the Mustangs, the DDT splits him open. And that has done it, ladies and gentlemen. The Battle of Alberta is over. And your winner, the Calgary Mustangs, they are going to move on to the conference finals. We're going to find out a little bit later on in the card whom they are going to be facing. We could be looking right there, ladies and gentlemen, at the inaugural Continental Champion. For now, have to be happy with that win. And let's move on to the next match. All right, match number 2. You can see the tables set up next to the ring, and that can mean only one thing. We have a tables match, ladies and gentlemen, but not just a regular tables match. It is a 2 out of 3 tables match. You have to put your opponent through a table not once, but twice to get the victory. And coming out first, the Stockholm Cougars. All of Sweden cheering for this man. They would love to bring that Continental belt back to Europe. But we will have to wait and see how it all turns out. The Stockholm Cougars in a 2 out of 3 falls tables match. making their way into the ring again. Every match is just getting harder and harder as these playoffs continue. As the best of the best continue on. And everybody else falls by the wayside. The winner of this match goes on to the conference finals. Stockholm's opponent tonight. The Reykjavik Riders.
From Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 200.
Again, I mean, Reykjavik, they certainly look like someone who could put you through a table. I'm just going to say it, just based visually.
It's one that I've been waiting to see.
All right, we all know the Stockholm Cougars are a very tough team, but I mean, this just looks like the kind of guy who would just naturally put you through a table. But looks can be deceiving here in the SICHL WF, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the only way to win this match is to put your opponent through a table twice. No easy feats. But Reykjavik look ready to go. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the match.
Time for a tables match.
There's the bell. They thought they were going to lock up, but instead the Riders hit him. Samoan drop. Nice counter there from the Cougars, and another counter by Reykjavik. Oh my God, letting the kicks fly. Has him back into the corner, and he's going to target that leg. A vicious kick to the calf. Another big combo here from the Riders, but nice counter there. Reykjavik's dentist is going to be happy about that maneuver.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Riders in the corner. Couple of quick lefts to the face, and now Stockholm's going to return the favor, going after the leg of the Riders. Knife edge chop, but blocked by the Riders. A dodge from the Cougars. A great match here so far. Back and forth affair, and now finally the Cougars put the table down. Doesn't bring it inside the ring, though. Just kind of tosses it aside. Not sure if that was the right strategy, but we'll find out. Another jawbreaker reversal.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their
just absolutely, I mean, an unbelievable just counter after counter after counter. Some incredible technical wrestling going on here. And Stockholm setting him up for something here. And boom!
Right to the jaw. Heads out of the ring. What's
Kick
next?
to the face, and the Riders, are they alive? Someone check for a pulse. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Reversal by the Riders. And now, oh my goodness. A devastating maneuver of their own with that cutter.
I think we're about to see a body go through a table real soon.
And Reykjavik finally gets a table inside the ring. Stockholm still down. It's going to give the Riders time to set up. Props it up in the corner.
Setting up the table. He is done playing around.
Missed on the clothesline. And the Cougars, oh, yikes. An incredibly painful shin breaker.
He leaves the ring and there's no
Stockholm looks like he's going to go for the other table, but Reykjavik's out after him. Gets to him first.
Up on their shoulders.
And, oh, another Samoan drop right onto the ice.
Elbow drop right on point.
I mean, the table blocking the view of at least one of those fans back there, but they are still cheering. Still loving it.
He gets delivered back into the ring.
Just being here in the SICHL arena is enough. You don't need to be able to see anything. It's fine.
This outside. This could be good.
Riders, break physics to grab that table.
Quick return to the ring. Vicious right forearm.
Hits back with a
Another jawbreaker reversal. Let me tell you, we're going to have to count how many. Oh, and a knee to feet. How many teeth do the Riders have to spare?
We're at a stage where someone's
They're losing them all in this match. Cougars have him up, and oh no. Powerbombed all the way down to the ice. And that's going to give the Cougars plenty of time to set up the table, middle of the ring. Both tables are set up.
I think the table really ties it all together. Vicious right forearm. Right to the kidneys.
Cougars with the strike to the back. And now, oh my God, driving the knee into the small of the back before the reverse DDT.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Combination after combination, just letting the fists fly. And now, DDT split open on the ice. And the Riders are reeling, sent back inside the ring. Again, both tables set up. Stockholm very much in control, trying to bring him over to the table for the elimination, but having a little bit of difficulty as the Riders fighting him. And now the Riders have Stockholm on the table. Are we going to see our first elimination? No, head first into the table, but not through. Stockholm with the reversal. They're going to lock up. And again, Stockholm trying to bring the Riders to the table, but the Riders fighting him off, desperately trying to avoid an elimination, as are the Cougars. A game of chess here. Who can get the other onto that table first? Cougars have the Riders set up. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. No. A very timely counter from the Riders. And now the Riders have Stockholm set up. And boom! The spine buster right through the table. That is the first elimination. Oh my God. Call the medics. That table is stuck in the middle of the Stockholm Cougars. I mean, you can see him twitching in pain. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, finally, it's dislodged. He seems remarkably none the worse for wear. In the meantime, the Riders have decided to put all the tables into the ring, taking no chances. Riders sent into the corner, and Stockholm trying to rip the arm right out of the socket.
The WWE Universe is on its feet, and deservedly so. These superstars are holding.
And Stockholm, look at this maneuver. Right on top of the table as well. Stockholm's going to set up another table in the corner. No, changes his mind. A little indecisive about what he wants to do with this table. Besides, there you go. That's the way to do it. Finally sets it up in the middle of the ring. I think that's probably the better choice.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
And Reykjavik has him up and powerbomb through the table. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. A huge victory for the Riders. A great match. There's the first table break and the second.
Here is your winner.
This is the type of victory.
And bloodied and battered, but victorious. The Reykjavik Riders saying, "Bring me that belt," and he is one step closer tonight. All right, match number 3. You can see the steel cage suspended above the ring. That's right, we are going to have a steel cage match. Pinfall, submission, or escaping over the top of the cage. All of these options are available to the Acadia Grizzly Bears. We already saw the Calgary Mustangs advance to the conference finals. Acadia looking to join them. Again, not the kind of superstar I would personally like to be trapped inside of a cage with, I'll tell you that much. Of course, the steel cage. I mean, again, you know, Acadia, obviously a big, strong opponent. His ability to climb a cage, I'm not sure about the nimbleness of a bear. I mean, bears are good climbers, in fairness. I just talked myself out of it. He's got the advantage. I talked myself out of it immediately, everyone.
This guy just wants to fight, and he's about to get one.
The Acadia Grizzly Bears. Gotta be very careful. The lawyers have warned me. And their opponents. It is the Ottawa Slammers. Again, two of the biggest, strongest guys we've got going here. Should be a slobber knocker. If you'll pardon my language, ladies and gentlemen. The Ottawa Slammers versus the Acadia Grizzly Bears. One of these superstars are going to proceed to the next round to square off against the Calgary Mustangs, and the winner of that match is going to the championship match. This is going to be one for the ages.
The WWE universe, and it will only intensify once the bell rings.
Let's not waste any time. Let's get right to the action. The cage has been lowered. No escape except over the top.
Things have to get to a pretty heated
And the Slammers
to end up in a steel cage.
The cage is designed to
catch a running Bears and hit him with the sidewalk slam. And now reversal from Acadia into the back body drop on the Slammers. Again, pinfalls and submissions still work here, but Acadia wasting no time. He's going up to the top of the cage.
Not much time to get over.
Slammers slow to get to their feet, but oof, drives the knee into that steel cage, and now he's going to powerbomb him right onto the logo.
Unceremoniously set right back down to the canvas.
And now a stomp to the midsection. I mean, good thinking from Acadia trying to get a quick victory, but he's going to have to put the Slammers out of action a little bit more than that before if he wants to try and get up over that top rope. Especially where, again, I don't think either one of these guys are going to be particularly fast climbers. But here we go. The Slammer's going to try and prove me wrong.
Heading up and maybe heading out.
Again, hard to find your footing. And now it is Acadia returning the favor and powerbombs the Slammers. Gonna go for a pin instead, a dirty pin at that. Referee did not see the dirty pin somehow. I don't know how they could have missed it. Acadia pulling out all the stops, including a dirty pool. And now digging the foot into the neck of the Slammers.
And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
Thinks he might have it.
Big climb towards victory.
Slammers on their feet and put a stop to it. And Acadia falls back from the cage, but reversal on the Slammers goes right back to work.
When it comes to the steel cage, some would call
And
escape the cow.
drives the knee
Some members of the
into the mat.
WWE universe even wish to do away with the escape rule altogether. What do you think, Corey?
And just pounding away on the forehead
To a quick win
of
without taking
Ottawa.
too much damage. If that means escaping, then I call it working smart, not hard.
The Grizzlies with a big combination have the Slammers staggered. A couple of body shots and then a big kick to the face.
This is an incessant attack being
And the
brought to him.
Slammers in a bit of trouble now. Oh no, even more trouble. No. It's going for the choke slam, but the Slammers reversed, and now double underhook powerbomb. Acadia rolls to the ropes to try and get their footing. Irish whip. And the Frankensteiner. There's the pin. 2 count only. Kick out from
Really
Acadia.
had less than a second to stay alive there.
But the Slammers think
And every inch climbed puts you in a
he might have enough time to make the
position.
escape. He's making quick work of it, and the Grizzlies only just now getting to their feet. He's up to the top of the ring. But here come Acadia. Are the Slammers going to be able to get down ahead of it? Grizzlies taking a shot, trying to keep him from getting over the top of that wall. And now grabs him by the leg, pulls him down from the top. And now Acadia trying to get up to the top. It's a race to the top here. Both of them having difficulty finding their footing, but Acadia is up. The Slammers are up. Acadia trying to get over that top, but driven head first into the top of the cage by the Slammers. Acadia returns the favor and then tosses the Slammers all the way for the top of the cage to the ring below, and Acadia may have just won themselves this match. Slammers desperately trying to prevent him. Grabs him at the very last minute. Wow. You couldn't get any closer than that, SICHL fans. Head first into the cage, splits him open. And the Slammers trying to get to the top of the ring, but boom, Acadia returns the favor. And again, Acadia falls back down to the ring. The Slammers having a bit of difficulty, but manages to get up to the top. Can he get over before Acadia is able to stop him? Does not look like it. Acadia grabs him, drags him back down to the top rope.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
And now both competitors trying again to get to the top of that steel cage. Acadia is up, but the Slammers are right behind him. Acadia trying to get over the top of that cage, and the Slammers head first into the cage. Acadia returns the favor and tosses the Slammers all the way from the top. Will the Slammers have enough time to get up there and stop them again? They do. A nail-biter, ladies and gentlemen. Both men determined to win this match by going over the top of the cage. At this point, I'd almost be tempted to try and go for a pin. They've taken such a beating now. Acadia bleeding from being slammed headfirst into that steel mesh. Both competitors at the top again. The Slammers trying to get up and over.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
Head first into the ring and all the way back down again. The Slammers desperately try. Again, this is where the slowness is coming into factor. He's almost over though, ladies and gentlemen. The Slammers have done it. By a matter of inches, the Slammers, Acadia can only look on as the Slammers make it to the ringside, and there are your winners. The Ottawa Slammers are going to be facing the Calgary Mustangs in the conference finals. Again, Acadia so very close. You could see how close he was to grabbing that leg, but the Slammers managed to swing it over just in time.
Here is your winner.
And Acadia looks just dejected in the corner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
You feel bad for him, but listen, there can be only one champion. And the Slammers are hoping that champion is them. All right, final match of the night, and we have a doozy for you, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tables, ladders, and chair match. You can see the case suspended above the ring, and boom, there goes the guitar. I mean, he's running through guitars at an incredible pace here. But I don't think he minds if it gets him the Continental Championship belt. The Seattle Grunge making his way to the ring again. The only way to win this match is to climb the ladder and to get that case from above the ring. And the winner of this match, of course, is going to be moving on to face the Reykjavik Riders
This is a guy who always
in the
seeks out
World
highest
Conference
level of
Finals.
competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
Seattle Grunge. Feeling energized, feeling confident. And their opponents
Oh yeah, I like this guy.
from the great state of Nevada,
Vegas, Nevada.
the Las Vegas Aces. It is old-fashioned rock and roll versus 90s era grunge.
This is why I do what I do.
It should be an incredible match. Fans booing Las Vegas here. Again, the only thing under the ring is going to be ladders, tables, and chairs. We've already got one ladder out and one table.
A competitor who does not know
So it could be a brutal match. Again, a ladder match, you never know with these ladder matches. Sometimes they last forever. Sometimes they are over in a moment. Depends how quickly you can get up there and work that latch. It's very difficult to work the latch to release the case.
Implements of destruction surround the ring, and anything goes here. You can't hold
Aces
back
headed
in a
to the
TLC
outside.
match. You have to put it all on the line if you want to win this one. He knows
Obviously, no countouts in this one. Oh, look at the maneuvers there from the Aces.
match when you're dealing with multiple opponents.
you cannot be
Has him up, but there's the reversal into the DDT.
You see a shot, you take it immediately. You must look for an opening and seize that opportunity because you might only get
The
one,
announcers
or you could get zero.
wisely take a step back. Oof! What a neck breaker by the Aces.
And he's able to reverse.
Aces with a sharp elbow to the face. Las Vegas looking good here so far. Oh,
Lumbar check. He's getting a little battered now.
and now wisely, the Aces get that ladder into the ring. But here come the Grunge. Irish whip. And, oh, look at that maneuver. Spun him around and sent him right to the mat. But the Aces fighting back. Elbows to the ribs.
To escape the attack.
And DDT. Aces grab the ladder, but the Grunge up off the mat and boom! Oh my goodness. The Uranagi right on the logo, and now the Grunge trying to set up the ladder, but
And he has free reign to the outside.
they're having some difficulty. Finally, it looks like he may get that ladder set up as the table sent in here, and the ladder immediately knocked over.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Back inside the ring.
With the reversal.
They're going to lock up. Aces send him into the corner. And finally, the ladder back up.
Positioning for the ladder.
Irish whip by the Grunge into the corner, and a big knee to the face. Drop kick to the back sends him to the ground.
Shot to the
And
patella.
the Grunge. Oh!
Brainbuster.
Wow, what a brain buster.
We know how this match is going to
Vegas
turn out.
rolls out. They don't know where they are at this point, and the Grunge are going to help them figure it out.
Sharp elbows
Oh, was
to
gonna
the body,
was
looking to
gonna
fight his way out.
drive the head into the announcer's desk, but Aces put a stop
Into
to
the
it.
Barricade.
And, oh, vicious. Oh, come on now. I'd say, come on, ref, there's no disqualifications, but a very obvious punch to the nuts there. Kendo stick pulled from underneath the ring.
A well-timed dodge.
And into the apron. Oh!
He's starting to struggle
Knee
here.
to the face by the Aces. And the Aces having a little, putting on a little show for the fans in the front row.
He's got the answer for that one. Brought back into the ring from the
Las
floor.
Vegas tossed back in by the Grunge. Ladder is set up, table in the ring.
Setting up.
And the Grunge trying for something, but oh, rakes the eyes. The Aces. And then the jumping neck breaker.
And he's taking this to the outside now. He steps foot in
Aces
the
taking a
ring
little
again.
break on the outside, but the Grunge taking the opportunity to head up the ladder.
Climb here, guys.
The Aces, though, pull him off immediately. Irish whip by Seattle.
He gets out of the way.
Missed on the drop kick. They lock up on the Aces with a huge close.
He's really
Man,
falling
oh man.
behind.
Yeah, the defects in his game are leaving him vulnerable.
And another eye rake by the Aces. Pulling out every stop possible.
Abdominal stretch.
And now,
Around
oh!
the back of their neck.
Thought it was going to be the abdominal stretch.
Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at him.
Vegas setting him up for something. Oh no. The shake. The rattle. And the roll.
Neckbreaker connects. It's all academic at this point.
And Vegas heading up to the ladder. He's got to tread carefully there.
Climb. Go for it. Climb.
Reaching.
And this could be it. The Grunge still on the ground. Just finally getting to his feet now. But is he going to have enough time to stop the Aces? He is almost there. The Grunge fighting him at the very last moment, able to knock him off the ladder, but that case is hanging on by a thread. It is anyone's match to win. Grunge have a kendo stick. Missed. And then the jumping knee, and the Aces, they know how close they are. And this could very well be it, ladies and gentlemen. That case is just barely hanging on. The Grunge, I don't think are going to be able to get in time. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Las Vegas Aces. They are going to move on to face the Reykjavik Riders in the World Conference Finals. A great match, and again, Las Vegas doing everything they can to win, including some dirty pool. But listen, this is the playoffs, baby. You got to do what you got to do.
A statement victory by this guy tonight.
The Las Vegas Aces move on to the conference final, and they're feeling good about it. Oh, maybe a little too good there. Maybe a little too good about it. We will see you next episode for the conference finals and the finals. A twofer. Next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we will have, by the end of next episode, your Continental Champion.